Hello everybody, this is Alex. We're on the Minecraft server. Getting some lag spikes. Are we? No, we're not. So, this is my third attempt trying to record this. The phone keeps fucking ringing downstairs. There's always some stupid fucking distraction, but I think now everyone's settled the fuck down in the house, so yeah. First thing you'll probably notice is I'm not on the default texture pack. Now, before everyone goes nuts, or if you do go nuts, I've wanted to experiment with texture packs for quite some time. And this is the first one that I've actually been, positive enough to actually record in. Glowstone looks pretty decent. The wooden planks is the main thing that I look for. Wool's alright. The furnace could be a little bit better, but it's supposed to be more of a medieval type texture pack, like more of this sort of cobbly type of thing. Cobblestone looks fucking awesome. That's the main thing that I wanted a texture pack for, to really replace the look of that shitty cobblestone. Because even, like, I know it looked like shit before 1.7, but it still looks like shit. There are some really cool things though. I want to quickly show you the enchantment table. Hello, look at that. That looks pretty fucking awesome. So yes, now, you also notice I've turned webbing off. I'm not turning it back on until I want to, because I quite like it like this. I've always liked it like this. Don't know why I turned it back on. Now, if this isn't to your taste, you don't like the texture pack, let me know. I'll take it off and I'll play with it privately, and I'll do it. I'll record in default if that's the case. But if you do like it, I might continue using it. I might not. I probably in the long run won't keep using it. But like especially for custom maps, I definitely won't be using it. But for the server, most probably. I might experiment with other texture packs, but what can you do? First and foremost, it's a customized one. It's called Rustics, or it's called like Oakham's or something like that. Rustic pack. This like all the textures are like from him, and like it's all over the place with who they're all from. So I can't really tell you exactly what it is because it was a customized pack. Some of the things I've left by default. Flint and Steel's default. Armor is default, and I'm pretty sure Bone Meal is default, yeah. So what was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to... No, that's not it. We were going to place some of these away. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Put there. Got plenty of these fucks. Yes, so anyway... Clock looks alright. I mean, it could look better, but what can you do? Oh, stone brick stairs. I want to put them back. The toy box. Okay, sweet. I think I've got more. Wait. First thing to show you is probably can't see these. Well, that's mossy cobblestone, and that's mossy stone bricks, cracked stone bricks. I got that from the stronghold that Bad Adam showed me. And he found it. First and foremost, if anybody wondering. If you've jumped through the end portal, like Bad Adam did, his name's not Bad Adam anymore. It's Adam's Inc. I'm not sure if he's online or it's not, but we'll go by Brown. That's his actual name. He jumped in and I think he died. If you jump through the end portal on the new map, you're not going to go anywhere. By the way, finally finished this fucking room. I think I might, like chuck iron bars up there or something. I don't know what I'll do with it. I think it looks pretty cool. I'll have to figure out what I want to do with that. The dirt scaffolding was just getting old. I really wanted to have this room wide open. So that's what I did. I filled in these gaps by putting this sandstone. It probably looks different on another texture pack. It's supposed to be smooth, but on this texture pack there's an extra sandstone because the texture pack was discontinued as of 1.0. So all the new textures and stuff have all been community driven, and I don't think they've. I don't know. I didn't tick any options. I largely missed a few things, so it doesn't really matter. Let me just close that. Thank you. So yeah, not a lot of arms. Yeah, just on that in between because you can't chuck half slabs in between here because it just gets pitch black. I managed to get the darkness out of the corners here by removing all the stone and cobble up the top. That was making it go black because of lighting glitches, so Probably would have been fixed in the next update anyway, but who cares? So, yeah, that's that. What's on the music? Music is like stupid fun. But down here's the main show. So I was always going to plan on building something down here, and I did. I'm going to have like many tiers to the manor. Unfortunately, it keeps going on an incline down. Don't know what's going in here yet. See, the thing is that some people are probably going to be making like huge sheep farms and shit like that, so I probably will opt out of building a huge animal farm. Like, I'll probably store all the animals in the area somewhere, but I probably won't be building one myself. Except maybe a pork chop factory thing. I might build that in my manor somehow. Don't know where. It'll have to be pretty big for it to be effective. I still have to get more spawners. I've only got one, and I want to get at least 4, so I'm probably going to have to go out hunting for some cave spider spawners. I'll probably go find another mine shaft. If I find one out of here, I'll just grab all the spawners I find. With Silky Touch. So that, I don't know what's going to go in here, probably that. And this is just here temporary. This is all going to be knocked out when we build the next thing, but in here's the main show. Yes, the giant wheat farm. Every harvest will give me exactly 3 stacks of bread, which is awesome because I think the one at spawn is pretty effective too. Except it needs to be like a huge tower. So I thought, you know, whatever. So this here has been really awesome in how it's been operating, because I've really, with my designs for wheat farms, it's been hard for me to like advance some of these farms out of like beta stages. But I want to check something real quick, because I think one of these seeds doesn't grow, or it's just like a glitch or something, because every time I harvest it, like the plan is that you're supposed to end up with 9 stacks of wheat, I think. Yeah, 9 stacks of wheat. Yeah, and whenever I do it, I always end up with 8 stacks and 63. So one of them's not growing, so I don't know. Maybe I'm just missing it, and that's happened twice now, but whatever. So the big deal that I've done is that, if you remembered my SMP videos from the second map, that was the first time I built something like this. You can call it the alpha version, I suppose. It just had some tacky, just regular pistons holding back water that would come down, flush down. Very effective, not very efficient, because when you would go back up onto the land, you could get onto this one, and then go. What I would do after I realized how to do it, you would go all the way up, and plant from the top and maybe go down, but that doesn't seem to work. You had to plant from the bottom and then go to the top. Otherwise, on your way back down, you would start trampling the crops, and that's what I thought. I thought I'd just deal with that. But after a while, that got annoying, and then the map got reset, so that was that one gone. Of course, I remembered how to build one. On this server, this is the 3rd server, I suppose. On the old world, I built probably the beta stage one, still with the tacky, water being held back by just a piston arm. But this time I had walkways on the side so that I could get back up and walk down without having to trample the crops. It's still pretty good. That time it was efficient and effective, but it was actually no. It was efficient, and even though it was twice like the length, it wasn't very effective, because when it came down, it really lagged the game. So what I did this time is I built. I took the alpha stage model, which is only 3 pads, that's a whole stack of wheat there. That's just under a stack, and in the first row of this will make it a stack, and you get half a stack from that. So from each harvest, you're going to get 2.5 stacks, supposedly. And you put them all together, and you get a shitload of wheat. Some math problem just fucked up right there, and I'm not going to address it. The thing, of course, the only downside to this is that seeds and wheat fall on this half slab thing here. Not much of a problem though. I go up here anyway to use this to get on and off the soil, because if it's a half slab you won't actually trample them, but if it's a full block it will. The alternative is to have these all as full blocks, which wouldn't work in the end game. So this is the full version of it. It's quite expensive for the way I've set it up, but I like it. It does exactly what I want. It gives me way more bread than what I can consume. I cannot consume 3 stacks of bread in the time it takes to completely replant this, so that's the main thing I wanted to do. Because the alpha version and the other versions of Wheat Farm that I've been making, you'd go through the bread quicker than it would regrow on the wheat. But the main issue is the wiring. See, these are all hooked up to T flip-flops. I was going to do a master switch to have all of them go off at once, but then I realised that would just be like doing 2 of my beta versions, and the problem with that one was that it was really laggy, and I thought maybe that's not such a good idea. So essentially what you do is you hit the button. I'd do it right now if they were all grown, or one of them was all grown. But I can actually regulate how much lag I'll get, which is the best part about this. I can flush all of these down. They go into the water stream. We're all good. Turn it off once it's all been collected in the collection point here. Replant. Go back, then I can harvest them all individually. It takes a little bit longer, but that's where it loses a little bit of its efficiency, but it's much better than the designs I had before, which is the good thing. So I'll show you the wiring. I had silk touch a lot of redstone. That's these 2 stacks of redstone that I had. Oh, not this 1 stack of redstone ores, that's nearly gone. But here's all of this is the cobblestone piece, by the way, that's why I really like. Yep, all the redstone goes through this wire up there. Connects to all these pistons. Wait, is there a way I can show you? No, otherwise I would break the water out of here, that's not good. But yeah, all of these hook up. I can probably show you up here though. Goes around here. I didn't even see that there was coal here. And behind here is a switch. You hit the switch, pulse comes through to here, turns it on. Pretty good. I was very happy with it. I was very happy I got it to work actually. That's the second time I've done something with a T flip-flop and it worked quite well. So it's going in there. Lighting